Hey guys, welcome to part 43 of Let's Play Red Dead Redemption on the 360. In the last part we saw Dutch for the first time. We somehow completely couldn't capture him. I mean, we did our best. But as a team, as the collective, we kind of really let the side down. So now we're going to continue the story, and we don't have any more missions from Agent Ross to do, so instead we've got to do this mission, which was already there. How we could have done this one first, but whatever. Anyway, so let's go meet Harold McDougal. Great name.
Oh, incredible. Simply incredible.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, sir. Good day, good day. How are you?
Well, my family's health and well-being are being threatened by some unscrupulous government agents, and my own hard-won freedom is under duress. But these problems aside, I suppose I'm fair.
Yes, the problems of civilizing nomads. Tell me, sir, are you from Norse stock?
Not as far as I know. I was raised in an orphanage. My father was Scottish.
Unfortunate. You'd make an interesting case for my theory of natural population characteristics.
Really?
Well, yes, a white man, obviously, but with a savage spirit. Trust me, sir, I mean savage in the best possible sense. Natural nobility, but also simple, pure. I've been looking at some blood samples through my microscope, and you know what?
No.
Well, of course you don't. It's a remarkable breakthrough. I've been looking at the blood of both natives and white men of corresponding height, weight, and age, and you know what?
Again, no.
They're exactly the same. It's remarkable. It completely refutes my last book. But I'll tell you what, sir. This sabbatical in the field may have been somewhat forced upon me by circumstance, but my scholarship has benefited enormously. Would you like to partake of a syringe of cocaine? I've quite enough for two.
Not right this minute, no.
Oh, it's a remarkable drug. It entirely restores the ego. It takes one back to a primal state. It helps my thinking enormously. Nastas, come on. Come in, sir. Would you like to take off your slippers? Or skin a rabbit? I know we cannot see the stars, but still my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Oh, lovely.
But I can show you what you want to see. I know where the group of bandits you seek are hiding. Both of you. Vanderlyn has attracted a following of young men on the reservation. They are turning to bad things.
The savage heart cannot be conventionally civilized. I was right all along.
Where's Dutch Vanderlyn based?
In the hills, in Cochene. Let's go. I know a way there that is not guarded.
Marvelous. It's simply marvelous.
Hello, sir.
Time to do our bit for humanity, Mr. Marston.
Okay, quick question. Why are we bringing him? Why are we bringing him? The druggy racist guy. I don't think we need him.
We have a mutual interest in Mr. Vanderlyn.
You gonna kill him too?
Kill him? Good God, no! What is it with you people out here? No, Vanderlyn fascinates me. A white man living among natives. A civilized mind turned savage. It's reverse integration or regressive acculturation. I don't know. I haven't found a name I like yet.
He was never that civilized.
But of course. Edgar Ross mentioned your unique history with the man. Although I was away with the fairies at the time, I must admit. Surfing great waves of euphoria. Anyway, yes, some kind of Robin Hood, Oedipus, communist tale of naivete and betrayal, if I remember correctly.
We ran in a gang together, Professor. I wouldn't try to read too much into it.
It's my job to read too much into everything, dear boy.
And do cocaine. Can't forget that. He can't seem to keep up too well. Which is a nice little touch, because I don't think we've had anyone in this whole game that can't keep up with the group. So it's quite cool that they had put it in where he's just like, nope, just can't make it. Watch out for the wolves. Watch out for them. So that's quite nice. Although I'm sure we've ridden with people before who would be quite useless at riding a horse. In fact, I'm surprised that he can even ride one at all.
These trees are quite foreboding, Nastas. Are you sure this is the right way?
Yes, sir.
It's rather dark.
Ain't you never seen trees before? I thought you were a brave cultural explorer.
It's this way, mister.
Oh dear.
Lord, no.
That was
I rarely
close.
leave my room. I explore with the mind, Mr. Marston.
Enjoy it while you still can. Soon you will have cut down all of these trees.
Me? Or are you making a sweeping statement about the white man in general?
There is no respect for the land anymore.
I'm sensing some hostility, Nastas. Some anger. Talk me through this primal emotion, where it's coming from.
Don't worry about it, Professor. Easy.
I don't know why there are such large gaps between the conversations. I guess we are quite an odd group, so probably don't have much to chit-chat about. But still, it's very strange. Very large gaps that we're getting here. Although I guess that guy's on cocaine, the other one just hates him, and we're just a cowboy. Stuck in the middle.
There's the cliffs. We'll leave the horses here and climb the rest of the way.
Oh, come on, our horses can make it.
Hi-oh!
Remarkable. I'm afraid I don't really have much of a head for heights. More of a head for highs. well, anyway, I'm sure Nastas will help you. I must be on my way. I've got work to do.
Thanks for the help.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Enjoy yourselves.
Come on!
Damn it. Damn it. I was always thinking that, always wondering. I wanted to shoot off, like a horse. I wanted to shoot somebody's horse as they were riding it, just to see what would happen. See if I would fail the mission. But so far, it's never given me the opportunity. And it looks like even the horse is, protected from being shot. Because you can't shoot your allies, you really have to go out your way to do it. And it looks like the horse is under that same protection, which is quite disappointing. I was quite looking forward to it. I think I'm a bit weird in that way. Oh well. Let's just get back to watching them climb. Oh no, that's gonna not fall. Jump! Jump! There we go.
Damn! See if you can find another route, Mr. Marston. I will have a look around.
Well, that's interesting. He said root. I say root. Does that make me part Native American? Maybe. But I don't know. I don't know who... You know, I know that Americans... I don't want to say all Americans because I don't know for sure. I know they say route, which I think is a bit silly. Because wouldn't route be spelled R-O-U-T? Like, the E's got to change the way it's pronounced, right? So it's root. It's got to be different. But anyway... So it's weird that he says root. And look at this place, it's so cool. In case you don't know, I love snow in games. I think snow is just awesome. And it's something that games can't really do too well and has never really... I can imagine snow is quite hard. But they definitely nailed it here. That's for sure. It's really cool to see. I mean, all the grass looks a bit like seaweed. Like, the grass looks weird. Oh, a rabbit. Here we go. And now we're playing The Last of Us. Who knew? And apparently rabbits don't react to gunshots. Unless you count that as a reaction. No? Just gonna keep on going. Oh well, I won't kill him. I don't have a Joel bleeding out that I need to get back to, so... I think I'll just continue on my merry way.
I think there's a path through this cave.
You think or you know? Because I'm kind of looking for definites. We're now in a very odd situation. Can you, like... I'm such an indoors person, as you can probably tell. I cannot even imagine being out in the woods like this. Just climbing mountains, climbing rocks. Something I wish I was like confident enough to do, but this is kind of crazy. Whole new world and all that, and it's like, oh, okay, cool, we'll just go into this abandoned mine. Okay, sure. And it's still snowing through the rocks. That was interesting. This is so... When you play a video game, you never kind of think of putting yourself in that situation. Or in a very, like, odd way, you're always doing that, so you can become more absorbed. But if you actually break down, like, 90% of video games, you would just be like, ah! You just couldn't do it.
This way!
Well, I'm gonna steal his stuff. He's got some good... What's that?
Explosives!
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oof. I guess I won't be taking his stuff. Miners! Oh dear, damn kids. Oh dear. I couldn't really get a... Boom. Oh, it's nice to be fighting miners again. I wonder what they were mining though. Probably the most, not the most interesting question to ask at a time like this, but...
I'm hurt pretty bad.
I don't think you should go any further.
I'll be fine. But you go ahead. I don't want to slow you down.
You sure you're alright?
Just need to take it slow. Go on. I'll catch up or see you on the way down. Don't worry about me. Go look for van der Linde. Good luck.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried. I won't lie. I like how he says, I'll catch up, like, oh, now I'm not bleeding and in massive pain, because he got sliced by a pretty horrible knife there. He took it like a champ, that's for sure. I mean, once again, like I was saying, if that was me, and a crazy miner was all like, ah! Like, he actually made like a cartoony villain noise. It's very strange. If that happened to me, I'd be like, just crying, or something like that, something embarrassing. Oh! Now I don't know about no picnic baskets, but I do know that we gotta play this cool and just easy. He took that like a champ. Oh god, he's now quite annoyed. Oh dear, okay. Yes, in the face. Oh dear. So there are bears in this game. Pretty cool. And if you want a rug, there you go. You can skin the bear and
Fetch a good price.
yeah, it probably will fetch a good price. Not many people kill bears. Bears are terrifying, aren't they? Just absolutely. Oh dear. And now it's all covered in snow. Let's just say that it's covered in snow. The idea of a bears are so terrifying. Like a lion is kind of like you would expect something like in Africa, right? Like you would go to Africa, it's all extremely hot, it's survival of the fittest. You kind of expect it. But a bear, obviously they're not that common, but you're just going through the woods today, and you might be... No, I'm not doing it. I'm not quoting Teddy Bear's Picnic. I was so close to doing it, but no. Not this time. Yeah, but there, you can just be in a forest, and then it's just like, well, there's a bear, and it's just like a monster. It's like the closest we have to a monster, I would say. Apart from, like, if we don't include underwater stuff, I would say in terms of land creatures, the bear is the closest to, like, a monster. I'm sure there's other, like, examples as well, but just, like, a classical sort of thing. God, this bear really went to town. Oh, oof. That's no bear, that's no bear. Okay. Boom. And let's take its skin as a prize. It's the only way. I assume that... God. Because this looks like it was placed here deliberately, like the way the blood is. It looks very, like, deliberate. Not rendered well, but, like, it was there for a purpose. But I guess it was placed there, but... was placed there to warn you about the bloody mountain lion that's just wandering around. Okay, we're almost there. I have no idea what's going on with the music. Like, just no clue. It sounds really weird. And like nothing that we've ever really heard before. But then again, what we're doing in this mission is nothing that we've ever done before. Which is nice. I mean, I always appreciate that in games where it's not afraid to do something a bit different towards the end. Like, this is not like an epic endgame sort of thing. Instead, it's just like, hey, climb a mountain. Which we just haven't had to do at all. Like, nothing even similar to this that we've had to do. And now it's just making us scale a snowy mountain. It's really awesome. And we get like amazing views as well. So cool. I don't think we can go to everywhere that we can see. But you know what? That's fine with me. That's not something I really care about. Is that an eagle? Oh, I've got to kill this. Kaboom! No, don't fall down! Oh. Oh, that's a shame. Waste of a good eagle. Oh well. I can eat later. That's fine. I kill bears. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. Okay, cool. So I think that means... How do I crouch? Here we go. Cool. Oh, I think this is going to be quite a long mission, isn't it? I had no idea. Oh well. Stabby stabby. Off he go. Oh dear! Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, evidence of Dutch. There's a guy in a city hat. Some more city hats.
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston! Here you go, Mr. Marston.
Put that stuff away.
You banged your head. Nastas and I carried you down. Nastas heard the shots and he hurried up to rescue you and he carried you down. I improvised an escape plan. I'm more of a planner than a man of action.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Friends of mine are with Vanderland.
We must try to reason with them, sir. Vanderland's gang contains several natives. We must meet with them and try to save them from disaster.
My people have already endured many disasters. Before, this was all our land.
And now we have brought you civilization. Well, sure, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been easy for anyone, Nastas. Why, I knew a man in Yale whose father once shot 18 natives in one afternoon out in Wyoming. Oh, the man was quite traumatized. He took to lying with choir boys.
For a wise man, you are a very stupid man, mister.
Gentlemen, I'm going to leave you to figure out right from wrong.
You are simple-minded, sir. Thus, I do not blame you for not understanding reason. Then again...
Hello there. Good to see you.
I know they had to bring up the whole Native American thing with this being a cowboy game, but it's very odd how it does it. It doesn't really tackle the problem head on, but it seems like it kind of is trying to in a weird way. I don't know. So that could have been, I believe that because you could have done that mission before the mission that we did in the last part, where Dutch tried to rob the bank, that could have been your first introduction of Dutch. And in my head, it's the one that I think they wanted you to first see Dutch. You know, the way that he's just kind of a bit ominous. He's obviously evil, but you don't know nothing about him. And he does shoot at you, so, you know... I think that's what they wanted people to see with Dutch as a first impression. Because that, with the bank one, it's just like that weird creepy guy. And that one is a bit more of a badass. Nope, I'm gonna end off the episode. So yeah, but that's definitely a very good mission. Very cool. Something a little bit different. We get to see a new environment. A win in my book, I would say. So anyway, next time in Let's Play Red Dead Redemption, we might do a couple of stranger missions just so we can then go full pelt. I don't know. That wasn't a pun, but it could have been. I don't know. I'm going to look it up. We'll either do side missions next episode or the episode after that, because I do want to burn through this story and get to the end, because we found Dutch. And now I'm kind of standing in the middle of nowhere, which is a bit odd. I think that horse just teleported. Anyway, I've been on some 23. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.